So Dr. Colleen Kelly is with us now, Associate Professor at Emory University Department of Medicine. Good morning to you, Doctor. So good to have you with us. I want to jump off the point that he was talking about regarding vaccines. And I say that because the New York Times is reporting this morning that people are having problems getting their second dose. And we know in New Hampshire and Washington and Connecticut specifically, there are some people who are really having some frustrations here. The CDC, I know, extended that interval from 21 and 28 days between the first and second shot and said you could wait up to 6 weeks. But what is the consequence for people? Do we know what the consequence is if they don't get their dose within that time frame?
Well, it is a little bit anxiety-provoking when you can't get that vaccine at that 21-day interval for Pfizer or the 28-day interval for Moderna. But I would encourage people not to worry. There's likely quite a bit of wiggle room in getting the second dose, several weeks at least. And that's why CDC has come out and said 6 weeks is probably okay. We don't have the scientific data for these vaccines to support that entirely just yet, but I would say that what we know about other vaccines and extending those intervals is good. And it tends to be just fine and sometimes even better when you extend the interval between a 2-dose regimen for a vaccine. So I would say get the vaccine as soon as you can, but don't panic if it's not exactly on the time frame that you were expecting.